Sometimes life lets you down and you feel that you are done. You just want a morning run because the fun is all gone. But sometimes life makes you proud when you look far and wide, when you leave the pain behind and see the brighter side. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you. Sometimes life makes you blind and you choose something bad. You just wanna cry and hide and save your face from the crowd. But sometimes life makes you see the beauty in you and me. When you look up above, there is God and there is love. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new. We're here to help you see the newness of life. We're here to help you feel your hope is so real. You got the power to see. We'll help you see the new you. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you.
The new channel. The new channel. The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
A winning Wednesday night to all of you winners. Hello and welcome to the new channel. We are here to help you see the new you. My name is Coach Erwin Ursua, live streaming from Quezon City, and you are watching Win Within. Hello, a winning Wednesday night again. Happy Wednesday to all of you, our brewing viewers. So thank you for watching Win Within again here on TNC. So wherever part of the globe you are right now. So good morning, good day. So thank you very much again. So reminders again, of course, we are still following health protocols. So make sure again when you go out, dapat lagi tayong naka-face mask and naka-face shield. And at the same time, of course, whenever we do something, dapat nag-alcohol lagi. So wash our hands every time. Okay? What else? How are you? It's been raining lately in Metro Manila, but thank God that today, better weather. So, and if you have also a chance already to get your vaccines, please do. I think most LGUs naman are offering it already, so grab the chance to get vaccinated. If you have the chance, please do, please do. So kailangan natin yan na mas marami po tayo na magkaroon, ma-vaccinate po. Okay? So we really must take advantage of it, especially kung mga binibigay na po ng LGU. And of course, to those people naman na, na have the privilege that the company will gonna give them it to them. So please do take advantage of that also. So tonight, of course, we are privileged to have a guest, a coach actually, and also a registered psychologist, and he will be introducing new coaching tools that he used in his coaching career, coaching profession, and of course, please do to make our discussions lively. Please do join us through comments, and at the same time, if you do have shout outs and questions, please do put it also in our comment section. Okay, so winners, let's start already our season 2 episode 9 rolling, of course, and let us know more of our guest tonight. Okay, so our guest tonight is a registered psychologist and psychometrician. He is also a certified assessed by the Psychological Association of the Philippines. He obtained his bachelor's and master's degree in psychology from the University of Santo Tomas, earned units in PhD Educational Psychology at De La Salle University, Manila, and he has over 20 years of experience in the academe as a psychometrician, psychologist, researcher, facilitator, and administrator. He is a member of various local and international professional organizations in psychology, and currently he is the admissions director of De La Salle College, De La Salle College Saint Benilde, De La Salle College of Saint Benilde. On the side, he volunteers as interpreter, life coach, and workshop facilitator for deaf communities. He is a points of view certified expert and certified learning and development professional. So, winners, let us all welcome our guest tonight, Coach Royce Hernandez.
Good evening.
Hello, good evening, Coach Royce. How are you? How are
Hello,
you?
Coach. Mabuti.
So, welcome here in Winidin on TNC. So, Coach, ano agad tayo? Sabi nga sa sabak agad tayo sa gera. So, Coach, how are you right? Game, yeah, game. Yan ang gusto ko kay Coach. Game agad. So, how are you right now, Coach? Now that um, I think it's a little bit easing, kumbaga, medyo nag-easen out na tayo right now, GCQ, but with a little limitations. But how are you right now? How does your day? How is your day structured pa rin right now since pandemic? Of course, we are still in the pandemic. Ano pa rin naman situation. But are you working from home still, or you're already going to the office? So can you share to us the usual structure of the day that you have right now?
Basically, I'm doing work from home since the
Mm-hmm.
start of the pandemic. I only go to the office when needed, kumaga on call. But basically, the past since March of 2020, you know what? Parang I'm
Mm-hmm.
enjoying the house, the community where I'm in. Ganito pala, Coach Erwin, ang ang area namin kapag umaga, tanghali, gabi. So it's really something I'm getting acquainted with, kumbaga. So really I'm working from home, where it's safe basically, and
Mm-hmm.
mas maingat. Actually, I finished the vaccine, no, the 2 doses. Pero mas
Wow,
maingat ako
great.
ngayon. Yeah. Mas hindi ako lumalabas, weird, 'di ba, kung kailan na vaccinate. So I'm just being careful and responsible siguro. So yeah, I'm enjoying the comforts of home, but I do miss office work, kumbaga. Meaning right there at the office, the site. Kasi syempre iba pa rin yung trabaho sa opisina, kumbaga.
Yeah, of course, being the director, the admissions director at De La Salle CSB, syempre, ano yun kumbaga, very taxing din yung work. Yeah, I'm sure. And but the students are ano na, 'di ba? Of course, doing home study rin right now. So I guess that equates everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone's at
So
home,
yun.
kumaga. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So, you just shared to us that you got vaccinated already, no? So, how was the experience? Para lang the winners would also, ano,
Yeah.
especially those
Well, for
who
me,
haven't got vaccinated yet.
yeah, ako naman, sabi ko, whichever comes first, whatever brand it is, better than no vaccine at all. Yun yung
Mm-hmm,
naging
mm-hmm.
mantra ko.
Yes.
And I did ask my friend doctors, my sisters who are nurses, yun din eh, get
Mm-mm.
vaccinated as soon as you can. So, okay.
Mm-mm. Oo. Ano yan eh, sabi ko, at tama ka rin naman, coach. Sabi parang get protected as fast as you can. Di ba? Yun naman yan, yun
Yes.
naman yung so yan, coach. So, you've shared to us, coach, already what do you do, your structure of your day. So, how does I know you're of course you have your daytime job and at the same time you have a coaching profession also or practice. So, how does your daytime job supplements or complement also your coaching profession or practice or vice versa?
Yeah, okay. So, at this time of pandemic or even pre-pandemic, the way I do coaching, yung workshops,
Mm-hmm.
facilitation, di ba? As
Mm-hmm.
you've read naman in my introduction of mostly our volunteer work kasi I
Yes.
work with the deaf, nandun yung passion eh.
Mm-hmm.
So, ano yan, after office, weekend, dyan kami mas busy kumbaga. So with
Mm-hmm.
that, we could meet with them, do the workshops, the one-on-one coaching or group coaching. So ganun din ang nangyari ngayong pandemic. Ang
Mm-hmm.
nangyari, Coach Erwin, daytime to talk sa trabaho, email, Zoom meetings, alam mo yan. So it's like an 8 to 5. But after office hours, my break from work is what I do, which is coaching. Di ba, I do workshops, yung mga let's play
Mm-hmm.
sessions. So yun yung ano ka pang-relax kumbaga, 'di ba? Ang weird, 'no?
Mm-hmm.
So, and for me, coaching and the practice of psychology basically is something that I really love how it marries together. Kumbaga,
Mm-hmm.
kumbaga, it's a win-win combination, right? 'Di ba? So,
Yes, yes.
ang sarap ng feeling na yung I'm helping people through coaching, through facilitation, and at the same time, it's not only helping people and to be selfish about it. As they grow,
Mm-hmm.
I grow also, di ba? That's what
Correct,
coaches are, di
yes.
ba? We journey with them. When they grow, we grow also with them. When they
Yeah.
learn, we also learn with them. So,
Learn, yeah.
yung mga hinahanap-hanap ko after office hours kasi syempre serious ka, di ba? Sa
Mm-mm.
8 to 5, paperwork, interviews, and everything. So after office, it's a me time. So
Mm-hmm.
doing coaching, learning about coaching, doing facilitation and everything, yun yung pamparelax, kumbaga, especially in the weekend just to break the routine, especially nowadays on this pandemic, no?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't imagine my life na without doing all of this stuff, the coaching, learning about it, practicing it. Siguro, I don't know, tulog maghapon, weekend, or nasa labas, which is more scary, kumbaga. But
Mm-mm.
at this time of pandemic, I'm really enjoying the evening and the weekends. I get to do a lot of things for myself,
Mm-hmm.
honing my skills, my as a coach, as a facilitator.
Mm-hmm.
So, kung mga grab the opportunity, mas naghanap ako ng mga workshops, learning sessions, certifications. Sabi ko kasi dati wala akong time, di ba? When you're
Mm-hmm.
stuck at the office, by the time you get home, wala. Pagod ka na, gusto mo na matulog. Eh, ngayon, hindi. Nasa bahay ka lang eh. So, yun, I really um, grabbed the opportunity, kumbaga. So, yeah. So, that's like my typical day. Work sa umaga, sa gabi, coaching,
Mm-hmm.
learning about coaching or facilitation or having conversations with our tribe. Alam mo yung ganito? So,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really nice.
So that's great, ano? Kasi at least yun nga eh. Kumbaga it adds variety with your day to day ano eh activities. And at the same time, it also ano eh, it also maximizes your ano parang it maximizes also your skills. Yun, parang kumbaga nagagamit mo siya eh. Nag-interchange, complement and supplement each other. And yun, you grow. There's growth, di ba? There's growth on it by doing so. So yan,
Yes.
galing, galing. So coach, I'm sure yun in the academe. And sabi nga sa academe, we read a lot, especially the students, and I'm sure also
Yeah.
the professors. Okay, so with regards to reading, so what are one or two books that you can share to us that made impact to you, and at the same time share to us if how did it influence also your life?
Yeah. Ako, my fondest memory of reading was
Mm-hmm.
yung mga required high school reading books. Ano mo yun? I don't know
Yeah,
if you recall those. So,
yeah.
yung ano lang, book report, yung ganyan. But those that really stuck with me are two books. It's Hope for
Uh-huh.
the Flowers
Okay.
and Illusions, the Journey of a Reluctant Messiah. So those two
Mm-hmm.
books are kumaga children's book. Yung isa yung Hope for the Flowers, so puro
Mm-hmm.
drawing, but very
Mm-hmm.
impactful for me how transformation comes.
Mm-hmm.
And yung Illusions naman by Richard Bach, um, ang ganda nung ano niya, ang lalim eh. But
Mm-hmm.
uh, the way it makes me think and feel interesting eh. So, finding yourself, parang passion and purpose. So, yun yung mga nag-awaken sa akin. So, kung idagdag ko na rin, syempre, who doesn't know about si Jonathan Livingston Seagal, yung ganyan. So,
Yeah.
ito yung mga tumatak eh. Kumaga, I hope students are still reading about these books kasi sayang eh, ang ganda eh. It's so simple, but
Mm-hmm.
the moral are really impactful kumbaga.
Mm-hmm.
Marami kang matututunan eh, kumbaga. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's great, ano. So yun nga, actually with reading books, you also parang get really life lessons about it.
Yes.
So do we have do we have some shout outs that or questions to read? Okay, so from Christine Joy Mayor Duran, good evening. Ito ang Go Coach Royce Hernandez. Yun, Go Coach daw. Okay. Hi, Coach Royce. Oh, from Chelsea. Hi. Oh, from Coach Chelsea. Hello, Coach Erwin and Coach
No,
Royce. Hello,
coach.
hello. Wow. From Indonesia. Maratial, you. Proud of you, bro. Yan. Mga friends ni Coach Royce. That's good. And way to go, Coach Royce Hernandez from Santos. Michelle Romana. Wow, shout out from Magpatuginaw, Samar. Wow. Hello, Miss Rochelle. Okay, so thank you very much. Okay, so before we take a break, I do have a hanging question for you, Coach Royce. So the question is, what were your win within moment in your coaching practice? So as a coach, in using your new coaching tools, because actually we'll be discussing later on about your coaching tools. So, but before you answer that question, let's take a break. So win within will be right back after this commercial. Welcome back here in Win Win on TNC. And of course, we'd like to invite you to watch all our shows live or replays, such as U Turn, TNC Talk, Awesome Day, The Home Buyer, The Puppet Stories, The Big Picture, Mondays to Fridays, 7:15 p.m. The Millennial Voice, Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Foreign Affairs, HR Hotline, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 12 noon. Moving on Business, Well Home, Mental Shift, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7:30 p.m. USA time, and Wednesdays and Fridays, 10:30 a.m. Philippines. Money and More, Cybernex. Check out our page on Facebook or YouTube by searching hashtag TNC Now. Enjoy these inspiring shows because we made them for you. Okay, let's call in back our guest for tonight, Coach Royce Hernandez. Hello, hello.
Hello, Coach.
Okay, Coach. So before we took our break, so I asked you a hanging question. What were your win within moments in your coaching practice as a coach using your new coaching tools?
Yeah. Before I got into all of these tools, I was a very
Mm-hmm.
traditional life coach back then. Yung
Mm-hmm.
talkies, alam mo yun,
Yeah.
paper questionnaires, yung ganyan.
Mhm.
But when I started being exposed to these tools, kumbaga, what was very amazing for me is coaching became more natural, fun, and
Mhm,
engaging.
mhm.
Okay, hindi yung dati coach na what mag-questionnaire ka muna ha para mas makilala kita,
Toolkit
maintindihan
ka,
ko.
mag-toolkit
Di
ka.
ba? Toolkit muna tayo. Pero
Toolkit
it
tayo.
became an hindrance. But when I started
Mm,
to do all of this play, playing
mhm,
with the
mhm.
coaches, kumbaga, it became more natural, engaging. Even them, they became more
Yes.
curious. So one thing I remember was I had a friend who was having some relationship issues. So I invited
Mhm,
him and yung partner niya, okay, let's play. Invite your partner and let's play. So it ended
mhm.
up as a couples coaching session. So
Okay.
utilizing tools, okay. So at that time I used points of view with them. So engaging sila. They were into it, into the process. And ako, at first, I was very skeptical. Okay? Pero
Mhm.
na-amazing ako. Wow, it works, kumbaga.
It
So,
works.
and then from that time on, I began to use more and more tools and even expanded my toolbox, kumbaga. So,
Mhm,
kumbaga as a coach or a facilitator as well, uh, I'm building up my arsenal, kumbaga, ano yung mga pwede kong gamitin to help me with my coaching and facilitation. Yun yung ginagamit ko sa kanya, coach. So that was a winning moment, ika nga, yung with my friend, I did a couple coaching session with them. Yun.
Okay, so thank you, thank you. So yun ano, tama ka rin coach, ang ganda nung gano'n yung tipong you've developed yung sabi mo nga yung mga gamified coaching tools. You've developed using it kasi to break the monotony din. Totoo naman yun eh, 'di ba? Pag if you just answer toolkit, yung ganun, parang
Yes.
later on your coachee or client will already parang ano parang how to say that, there should be ano rin eh, it should be diversified din yung pag ano, approach natin syempre with ano,
Yeah.
our coaching.
Yeah,
Okay.
variety is really important. I noticed at
Yes, that's
first
true.
when they approach me, what hat am I wearing? Am I a psychologist or a life coach? Why can't I
Yeah.
be both? Ika nga, total, yun naman yung
Yes.
training ko, di ba? So
Mhm.
dun ako, allow me to show you, this is something familiar to most people. So this is
Okay.
the Rorschach,
Mhm.
pasilip lang, yung ink blot. So
Okay.
So, the ink blot, pasilip lang
Mhm.
kasi may mga restrictions sa psychology, kumbaga.
Yeah,
Okay,
oo.
ayan.
Oo.
So,
Oo.
pag ito gagamitin ko, napaka,
Mm-mm.
ang tawag dito, napaka-formal, threatening,
Yes.
kumbaga, di ba? But,
Yeah, yes, yes.
um, sabi ko, unang-una, it takes years also to to be trained with
To
this one, hindi
to master, yeah.
basta-basta. Yes, oo.
Yes, yes,
So,
yes.
matinding nosebleed kumbaga. So I thank my professors back then. So this one very helpful, but it takes years to master it. And for some people, it's very scary. But whoops, what's that?
Mhm.
What are those
Yeah.
images, yung ganyan.
Yes.
But I found out later on, okay, when I went through my own coaching experience with a coach, ang galing the way they use tools, alam mo yan,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
creative
mm-hmm.
tools. Doon nag-spark sa
Yeah.
akin na may ganyan din palang world, okay?
Yes.
There's this also life coaching thing, kumaga, and
Mm-hmm,
they're helping people as well, kumaga. And it's not a competition, honestly, no.
mm-hmm.
We complement the coach and the
Yes.
psychologist, the psychiatrist, alam
Mm-hmm.
mo, it doesn't have to be a competition. Rather,
That's true. That's
it's
true.
a
That's
team
true.
effort, kumbaga. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's great. Actually, yun eh, ano naman yun eh. Ako naniniwala ako doon na ano na, kumbaga, as long as the coachee or the client, improves or grows or level up with his or her situation, and that's it. Actually, that's the end goal naman talaga eh, di ba? For
Yes.
the coachee or for the client to grow and overcome all those struggles if they have some struggles in life, di ba? So yan. Coach Royce, so you've already given us a taste of one of the tools that you're using in your
Yes.
coaching. So I guess we'd like you to ask and share to us, to our viewers, the different coaching tools or techniques that you use for training and development, especially those ones, the gamified ones that you were sharing a while ago that you use in your one-on-one and at the same time on your group coaching. So, yan.
Yes. Okay.
Um,
So,
Direct,
um,
can we show the slide?
yes. So itong hawak ko, Cozy Rorschach, this is not the
Mm-hmm.
gamified. This is the formal psychological instrument. So
Mm-hmm.
there are rules to it, kumaga, in using it. So what's shown on the screen are the tools that I've amassed. Ganun, amass
Mm-hmm.
through the years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so these are the tools I find very helpful and they are very playful. So what you're seeing on the screen, you have there the big dice. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so if I were to use a very formal psychological test, una-una, it would be very expensive. Okay, so it's a way
Mm-hmm.
of measuring numerical ability, okay, through
Mm-hmm.
dice. So imagine dice
Mm-hmm.
lang, pero you could gauge one's person's numerical ability already. So medyo ang
Wow.
sharing ko right now, coach, is parang in between life coach and a psychologist. Kasi these are
It's
what I
okay.
call gamified assessment na
It's okay.
people can use. Okay. You also have there the werewolf, one night werewolf. So who could imagine that a board game like that can also be used in training and workshops? So that
Mm-hmm.
personally, I like it. When I first saw that in YouTube, na-amaze ako. Ang laki ng potential with group dynamics, how people interact. Okay. So I use that
Mm-hmm.
when a group of people are playing with it. I observe people. I see
Mm-hmm.
who's the leader, who's the follower. Alam mo yan, yung dynamics
Yeah,
eh.
I get.
Kumaga, traditionally, I could always make them fill out a 300 questionnaire about personality. But let's
Uh-huh.
just play a game for about 10 minutes and I would have an idea of
Idea
the role
already.
play. Yes, the dynamics of that team, the personalities, alam mo yan. So it's quite engaging. There's also there the cubes, parang mala Rubik's, but it's broken down.
Okay.
Spatial ability, okay? So,
Okay.
like Rubik's, okay? Meron din dyan, there's one, nasa screen, this one, it's called Story Cubes, okay? So this is nice. I saw this from one trainer abroad, okay? So what is
Mm-hmm.
this? So there are a lot of variants of this. So it's a nine-piece dice. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So each side is a face, is drawing an image. Okay. So no, this elicits what creativity, speed of thinking. Okay. So you could throw in a dice, whatever face comes up, then make your story. Okay. So,
What's the
so
name again, Coach? What's the name of it?
uh, Rory's story cubes. Ito
Rory
siya.
Star Cubes.
Ayan.
Okay. Story
Nagpo-promote na, di
Cubes.
ba? But yeah,
It's okay.
yeah. So imagine there are nine pieces of this. Each side
Okay.
has different objects to it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you could
Mm-hmm.
form stories. Alam mo yon, on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
This is good for writers. Kanina, Coach Erwin,
Okay.
na mentioned mo you're into writing. This might be a
Yes,
good
right
tool
now.
for you for an
Okay.
inspiration, right? But for me, when I
Okay.
use it with people, it gives me a glimpse of the inner workings of the mind, how they formulate
Mm-hmm.
stories, I mean, the hero, the conflict, the the way it would go basically. So this is a nice tool. Okay, it's available abroad, and would you believe there are local toy shops in the Philippines who has this? Yeah,
Ah, oh, talaga.
yeah. Okay.
That's
Also
great.
on the
That's great.
screen, meron dyan, coach. This was my very first experience of a coaching tool. It's
Mm-hmm.
called the Soul Coaching Cards. Okay.
Soul coach
So
cards. Okay.
Soul Coaching, yan. So ito,
Mm-hmm.
ginamit to when I was in a coaching program, okay? And I was so amazed. It's spiritual, but at the same time, the
Mm-hmm.
values of coaching. So for example, there's a card on playfulness. This is one of my
Okay.
favorite card. So hindi po siya tarot Yan. So
Yeah, of course.
yeah, like di ba, sometimes we get that with the points of view, but this one, it comes with the book and it has affirmations. Now, for us
Mm-hmm.
coaches, which is very powerful, diba, when we have affirmations,
Mm-hmm.
what's the value behind things? So this is nice. So I get to play with this also with some of my coaches. Okay, and then masyadong nerdy, no? But I came across this interesting doll. Okay,
Wow.
so when I first saw it, sabi ko, the nice thing about this is if you have someone who's very, ano ba, selective mutism who doesn't want to talk, you could ask them, how do you feel
Okay.
today? Are you like this or like this? Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
Available.
visual. Oo, oo.
Visual naman. Dalawa
Visual,
siya.
visual. Oo,
Yeah,
oo.
it comes with a variety of color. Like this one is gray. If you
Okay.
tumble it, becomes a black one. So
Uh-huh.
for some people. So I was planning to use this ng face to face, but of course pandemic hit. So it's like you could pass this around. How do you feel today without saying it? You just show it. So you could just
Mm-mm.
tumble this around and diba? You have an idea of how people would feel that day. Okay.
Would feel that day. And I guess
Yeah.
like for example, if they say if one of the coaches would say na parang, oh, I feel sad today. Okay, so describe sad, or describe this doll, why he is sad. Di ba? Parang ganun.
Yes.
So that your coach can at least have a breakthrough and share more. So yun nga.
Yes.
That's
And
great.
would you
That's great.
believe it's very providential? I found someone, a local author, who came up with
Mm-hmm.
her own uh, emotional cards. So this one,
Wow.
if I could,
Mm-hmm.
okay? So Filipino
Mm-hmm.
po, Filipino ang gumawa. There's an English
Wow.
version. Today, I am feeling happy. There's a Tagalog equivalent, pero hinanap ko yung iba naman. Oh, sa Tagalog naman, iba naman ang pakiramdam ko ngayon ay naiinis.
Nainis.
Or
Emotional
let's
self.
say, today, ako ay determinado. So
Okay.
ang galing how the universe converges, ika nga. So each card may emotion. You could ask a kid or an adult,
Mm-hmm.
how do you feel today? Pick a card. Hanapin mo dyan. It
Mm-hmm.
comes with a pack of 50 cards and there are questions behind it. So ang galing
Oh.
sabi ko, interesting. So kaya ako na-excite kumaga with this cards, coach. So there's local,
Mm-hmm.
there's international. Alam mo yun, parang I keep on collecting. So, syempre, love ko rin si Points of View. You're
Of
familiar with
course.
that, di ba?
Of
So,
course.
yun nakita kong, wow, nandun na lahat. But again, marami
Mm-hmm.
pang iba. Like this one, coach, I'm very happy to share this. This is what you call the Rhodes card. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a deck from Europe. Okay? So,
Mm-hmm.
um, there's a, it has a three layout card basically. You get to
Okay.
choose what's the beginning, the middle, and the end. For example,
Mm-hmm.
um, this is the beginning card. The road coming out
Okay.
from the door. Can you
Okay.
express it? Can you tell me something about it?
Something about
Okay.
it. Okay.
Yes. And then let's say
Mm.
the coachee chooses this as the connecting card. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Ayan.
There. There.
Yan. So, kwento naman siya. Ikaw makikinig ka.
Yeah.
You have
Yes. Yes. Yes.
questions to help facilitate it. And then the closing card, like this one. Okay? So
Mm.
roads kinda align. Okay? If you would
Ah,
notice it,
roads.
pwede
Yeah,
siya.
yeah. Oo.
Yes. May
Pwede siya
roads,
dugtong.
yes.
Mhm.
Kung merong roads, meron din ditong river naman.
Wow,
Okay? The
dami.
river. Dami, di ba? So, hindi ko na tinanggal muna. So, imagine a river running through
Uh-huh.
different parts of the countryside, parang ganyan. May
Yeah,
beginning,
yeah,
may
yeah, yeah.
middle, may end. And I was
Mhm.
amazed. The author also came up with a children's version. Trains naman.
Okay.
So, ang galing. And I'm already thinking of ways of incorporating this with points of view, with perhaps the
Mhm.
Rory Story Cubes. So, um, the coaching, facilitation, the workshop becomes
Mhm.
more engaging with the students.
Engaging.
Okay,
Yeah, that's true.
di ba? But ano syempre coaching or even being psych professional, these are just tools, extension of us as facilitators and life coaches.
Yeah,
Iba pa rin yung
yeah.
skill mo, yung training ha.
Yes.
Ang ganda nga ng tool mo pero dun ka naman sa processing, facilitation,
Yes, yes.
probing, questioning, kung sasablay, mahirap din. So,
Mahirap din.
these are, di ba? So, these are just tools that we can use, kumbaga. Now,
Oo.
I've been sharing with you ano yung gamification. Why
Yes.
gamification? So,
Mhm.
these tools that I'm showing you on the screen, when we say gamification, whether it's coaching, in assessment for psychology,
Mhm.
or sa HR, nagiging uso na rin to, Coach Erwin, yung
Yeah.
some very innovative HR. They do
Mhm.
a gamified assessment for their employees. So, kasi
Employees,
nga,
yeah.
kung traditional to na, imagine if you would recall Coach Erwin, when you apply to your
Mhm.
job, you had to sit down for half a day or worse, whole day,
Yeah.
answering personality, intelligence, and other questionnaires. Alam mo yun na ito na naman every
Uh-huh.
time you apply. So, it's very
IQ
tiring.
quiz.
Di ba? IQ quiz, okay? So, what if you could also generate the same information useful to HR quicker,
Mhm.
faster, and the person answering it is motivated. Di ba? Yun
Yes.
yung games eh. Games excites us. Games
That's true.
challenges us. Okay? So, ano ka, habang nagpo-proceed ka ng game, sige, bring it on. Eh,
Yeah.
pag traditional assessment to or other ways, ito na naman, yan na naman,
Mm.
sasagot na naman
Mm.
ako. Alam mo yun? So, it becomes boring. So, pag nagkaroon ng gano'n, na-apekto na yung motivation nung client mo o nung
Mhm.
applicant mo, it might also distort the results. Okay? But
Yes.
if the client is engaged, okay, interested with what he or she is doing, then ano yan eh, again, win-win for you and the client. Your
Yes.
work becomes easier eh, di ba? Hindi ka mag-isip, siguro kaya mababa yung score niya, hinulaan na lang niya, parang ganyan. Yun yung shinotgun na lang
Yeah.
niya yung exam, okay? But ito, so tools can be very engaging. Like this one, coach. For personality, this is something I'm in the
Mm.
prototype stage. So, yung the researcher in me na excite kumbaga and yung gamification. So, I'm trying to gamify a personality test through
Mhm.
cards, a deck of cards. Okay?
Okay.
So, sorting siya. Very interactive, tangible. Okay? So, I'll
Mhm.
make you sort series of phrases. Okay? Agree, disagree. And then the
Mhm.
way it turns out, parang may rules to when interacting with it, then I'll
Mhm.
be able to give to you on the spot your big five personality. Okay? So, ang tawag ko
Okay.
sa kanya is Ocean.
Ocean.
Are
Okay.
are you uh ang tawag dito, yung agreeable ka ba,
Mhm.
conscientious, open, yung
Mhm.
ganyan. So, yun yung big five.
Mhm.
So, ito yung na-excite sa akin, same as with the toys. So, the researcher and psych in me, sabi ko, wouldn't this be very helpful for coaches? Also, 'di ba? We
Yes.
do we do personality typing, right? 'Di ba? So
Mhm.
either mahabang questionnaire 'yan or guessing work minsan base dun sa dynamics. So what if we
Mhm.
could gamify really all of this stuff? So kaya whenever I go out to toy stores, okay,
Mhm.
twofold siya eh. Something na entertaining, at the same time I'm always looking at how can I use it for coaching, for
For coaching.
facilitation, Ano yun, yung ganun, coach. So these are the things that kind of excites me, kumbaga. Yan.
Yeah. Ang galing eh. Ako what I see from what you're doing is kumbaga one, yung apprehensions, hesitations, nawawala, and at the same time, yung creative juices talaga ng mga coaches or clients. Sabi mo nga even in HR, 'di ba? If they're gonna use it in hiring, so mas lalabas eh. Parang ganon. So kumbaga yung totoong personality ng tao na nag-a-apply or whatever is the feeling of your coach at that moment, you can easily extract it, di ba? So yun. That's what
Yes.
I see right now. Ang galing.
Yes.
So,
Kumbaga, you get to
wow, ang
observe
dami!
them. Di ba? Ang
Yeah.
saya. Sorry, na-excite akong lalo, di ba?
Ayan, kahit ako rin eh. Ang
Yeah.
dami. Yeah, yun. So of course, me also as being a life coach, I can appreciate talaga
Mm.
your coaching tools that you're using right now. I mean, being different from of course from the traditional ones that we also use. So at least this is very, as you said, this is very engaging. Ang galing.
Yes.
So with those tools, can you share to us a meaningful story that comes to mind of a client that had breakthroughs because of it? So kumbaga win within moments ng isang client. What specific tool among those that you've shared, and then because of that, yun nga, kumbaga, may nakuha tayong breakthrough or the client had a breakthrough.
Yeah. Okay. So, um, it was an informal coaching session. What I did is,
Mm-hmm.
with my niece and nephews, when I went to their
Mm-hmm.
house, sabi ko, laro tayo. I invited them to play
Mm-hmm.
because I wanted to see for myself how the tools would be, okay,
Mm-hmm.
when with young adults, with kids, kumbaga. So, we did a simple, in points of view, the zooming game, okay,
Mm-hmm.
zooming in, and I
Okay.
was really amazed how it really brought about communication, openness. Alam mo yan, alam mo pagkapamilya minsan nahihiya ka eh, di ba? Ano to,
Yeah.
may inintroduce na naman si Tito, ano yan. So, I was also hesitant, baka sabihin na pinaglalaroan na naman ako ni Tito. So, we played it and I was really amazed and interested with what they were saying to me. Some were very deep, some were very light, but
Mm-hmm.
what was really amazing for me was yung openness to it. Because when I invited them, sabi ko, laro tayo. Hindi yung, halika mag-coaching session tayo, di ba? So,
Mm-hmm.
ano yan? It might sound weird. So for me, it was a way of opening up with my niece and nephew. So that was a winning moment for me, kumbaga, na when I do coaching now, when I start to go into the process, halika laro tayo. So parang
Mm-hmm.
minsan na ano sila, ba't tayo maglalaro? 'Di ba coaching nga? Hindi, maglalaro
Yeah.
tayo. So it kinda eases the
Pieces. Yeah.
tension or whatsoever. So
Correct.
in psych, yung rapport, 'di ba, is very important. So it kinda
Yes.
puts down all of the defenses. Maglalaro tayo. So nagiging at most competitive or very ano sila, engaging. So yun yung mas gusto ko kaysa a coachee na, "Eto na, simula na, magsho-shutdown na yung coachee mo," 'di ba? Ang hirap, okay? But when you say
Mhm.
laro tayo, it's like ready, set, go. And yun na,
Mm.
dire-diretso na tayo. Yun yun, coach.
Yeah. Totoo naman yun. Of course, some of the coaches kasi sa type ba yung tinatawag natin yung shutdown or go wall up. So,
Yes.
but at least ito parang we can easily break the walls, parang ganun. So, yun
Mhm.
yung maganda. Okay. So, among the tools that you've shown us a while ago, what are your top three or na tools that you really would like to use every time?
Okay, so siyempre love my own, no? So itong
Of
dine-develop
course.
ko, prototype pa siya, okay?
Okay.
So for personality, okay, so that's what I'm exploring right now, coaching through personality. Yes, 'di ba we have friends who
Mm-hmm.
are into strengths. So the psych in
Yeah.
me naman is coaching you based on your personality type, okay? So I'd like to veer away from the popular MBTI, yung 16
Mm-hmm.
personality
Mm-hmm.
type. So yung the nerdy in me, let's focus on the big five naman. Sabi ko for a change. So this
Uh-huh.
one that I'm developing.
Mm-hmm.
And if I meet a person who's very spiritual naman, coach, alam mo yan, may mga
Mm-hmm.
spiritual. Okay,
Yeah.
so I kind of like using the soul coaching one.
Soul
Okay,
coaching. Okay.
yes, this one. And for general purpose, because it's very flexible, of course. The points of view tools na I really fell in love with, kumaga, the flexibility around it, and alam mo yun, one-on-one group coaching, kahit 1,000 participants pa yan, ano yun, para
Yes,
yung ganun. So
we
those
can
are
use
my
we can
top
use it
three.
actually.
'Di ba? So,
Yeah, great.
it's really amazing when I pull this out from my tool bag na, "Let's play." Yan.
Yeah, yeah. And speaking of points of view, of course, we're gonna show our audience again. Actually, this has been our portion for Win Within this season two. Doing a very very brief points of view style of portion. Okay, so Coach Royce, before we do that, of course, we're gonna take a break again, and when we come back, we will do a very brief points of view activity with Coach Royce, of course. Okay, so we'll be right back after this commercial. Okay, welcome back here in Win Within on TNC. And of course, we would like to read, of course, our other shows. You may watch it live or in replays. Healthline, Couple Goals, Market Leader, TNC Express, Thursdays at 11 a.m. YOLO, Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Negosyo at Home, TechU, TNC Marketplace, Fridays and Saturdays at 5:30 p.m. COVID Stories, Saturdays at 10:30 a.m. Realty Realities, Saturdays at 4 p.m. Danny Art Show, After Shift, Women at Work, The Family Business, Usapang Beauty, The Fourth Project. Catch also our TNC specials one day, TNC Arena, TNC Presscon, and TNC Town Hall on alternate Saturdays, 7 p.m., co-hosted by TNC founders Lloyd and Apple. Town Hall is where we talk to you, our valued audience. And of course, Win Within on TNC every Wednesdays at 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. So more upcoming shows. Follow hashtag TNC Now on Facebook and YouTube. Allow your passion to inspire you, and together let us hashtag see the new you. Okay, so let's again call back Coach Royce, of course, for our TikTok portion. So again, thank you very much, Coach Royce, for sharing with us all the techniques, coaching techniques and tools that you have, no? Grabe. Dami nun. I think that was 7. Oh no, more than ano, 9,
More than
almost 9.
more than kaya mabigat ang toolbox, Coach Erwin.
Mga ano yan, mga mahabang bagata yan.
Bumili na ako ng ano, yung digulong. Kasi noong una, ano na,
Hindi ko lang.
literally a hand carry toolbox.
Mhm. Galing, galing. Okay, so right now, again, it's just like I've told you, we have a very, very brief points of view portion here in Win Within on TNC, and we call it TikTok. Okay, So this time, Coach, I would like you to answer a question. Of course, question is, what do you like to achieve more this 2021 in your coaching profession? Okay, reflecting and resonating from the card that you're gonna choose. Um, I guess you need to this time you need to choose one face down.
Face down.
In
Sige,
my
coach.
sabi ko nga in my lingo, divine pick. Yeah,
Divine
yun.
pick. Sige, coach.
Yes, sige coach. So yun, if you have you already pick one already.
Yes, meron na,
Okay,
coach.
sige. Okay, so next slide please. So yun coach. Okay,
Okay.
so which one did you choose?
I chose the unique card.
The unique card.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you reflect on it and resonate on it? Answering the question, what do you like to achieve more this 2021 in your coaching profession? So yeah.
Okay. So, the nice thing about the card is I seldom get to pick it. And so, hindi siya
Wow.
yung
Okay.
uh, card that would most pop up. And kasi ako, my
Mm-hmm.
first impression with the card is, it's so barren. It's like the desert. Parang yun
Mm-hmm.
yung ano, di
Ah,
ba?
uh,
Yes. But zooming in, ika nga, di ba?
zooming
Unique.
in.
So,
Zooming in.
so it's the thumbprint, yung ano mo.
Thumbprint.
So parang
Fingerprint.
fingerprint, yes. So for me, relating it to 2021 coaching,
Mm-hmm.
um, it might be barren, but looking
Mm-hmm.
zooming in, it's something that's what's unique to me. And I think
Mm-hmm.
this is a very providential card, divine big talaga. Na it's reminding
Mm-hmm.
me na going into coaching as a
Mm-hmm.
psychologist and as a life coach, I think that is a unique thing in me, and that's
Mm-hmm.
my kung product unique selling proposition, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
USP.
so USP kasi ano tayo the coaching profession is growing, and I'm happy for that.
Yes.
A
Yes.
lot of becoming aware of what life coaching is, and for
Yes.
me, it's an extension of me as a psychologist. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
and I think uh, what I'm doing right now, I'm talking about this gamified tools, techniques. So I think 2020 is going to be more uh, engaging, more exciting,
Mm-hmm.
more playful. So
Mm-hmm.
kung desert yan, baka maging oasis eventually. Okay, so
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yun yung
Mm-hmm.
hope ko for it. But again, zooming in, it's something ingrained in me, I think, ever since. Yung being playful, okay? Kaya nga,
Wow, yeah.
uh, being playful, so hashtag one big happy kid, di ba? So I
Yeah.
think that's my identity. So 2021 is really strengthening my identity as a psychologist and as a life coach, and
Mm-hmm.
doing this more after office hours, weekends. Kasi nga,
Mm-hmm.
this energizes me. Di ba? It's a break from work. Kaya nga, maghapon na ako
Mm-hmm.
nakaharap sa computer, paperwork,
Mm-hmm.
email, Zoom. But
Mm-hmm.
when I do a 180, I put on that
Mm-hmm.
of a psychologist, as a life coach, nakakahinga. Ang sarap ng feeling, di ba? Helping
Yes.
people, again, journeying with them, growing with them, having those breakthrough moments, aha moments. Yun lang pala yun, coach. So, nakakataba ng puso.
Yes. Okay, great. Okay. So, one last question. Sabi mo nga, one happy kid, coach.
One big happy
Yan.
kid.
You shared your branding. Okay.
Yes.
So, coach, I have one question because
Yes.
you've said that. Okay. If you meet the 12-year-old Coach Royce, what will you tell him? Yan. Kid.
Yes. You know what? Yesterday, we were in a tribe session, no? And I think
Okay.
again, it's very providential. It's about stories.
Mhm.
And the story I came up is my own life story. And the
Okay.
moral of the story is, if I were to share that with that young kid, is
Mm-hmm.
it's okay to grow up,
Mm-hmm.
okay? But never forget the kid in you. Alam mo yan?
It's great. Yeah.
Yun yung ano you can be responsible as an adult, but as an
Mm-hmm.
adult, like all of these toys I have, alam mo yun, you can play with this, you can help people, you can, alam mo yun, never lose that kid inside of you. Yun, coach. Never forget.
Yeah. Sabi nga, no, don't be childish, but be childlike. Yeah,
Yes.
di ba? It's great. It's great. Okay, so Coach Rice, before we let you go, please do promote your social media accounts. How can people get hold of you? Can you we show that slide direct?
Yeah, and so I'd
Okay.
like to invite our viewers here. So this is my branding. I'm also known as the One Big Happy Kid. You can find me on Facebook or Instagram, LinkedIn, Royce Hernandez. You could send me an email. In my Facebook, Instagram, I post a lot of tools every Tuesdays na nakita ni Coach Erwin doon.
Mm.
Also workshops and activities I do as a young kid, kumbaga, One Big Happy Kid. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to having more content, ika nga. So kasi sa akin,
Mm-hmm.
sharing is caring and I'm so excited to talk about a
Yes.
lot of this, kumbaga. So if you know me, tatak nga ni Royce yan, One Big Happy Kid.
One big happy kid.
And I'm happy to share all of this stuff, kumbaga, coach. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you very much. I hope you got a picture of Coach Roy's social media accounts. And Coach Royce, as I said before we let you go, can you please do share some winning words for our winners or our audience tonight?
Okay, so for the dear audience, win-win ang talaga itong coaching and as a psychologist. So if it's your passion, you go for it. Okay. So for me, I love to learn, I love to play, and connecting these two, it's something very exciting for me. And for you, hopefully, when I engage with you, ganun din. So we have friends from Japan, sabi nga nila
Yeah.
ikigai. So I think this is my ikigai moment, what I'm doing right now, Coach Erwin. So
Yes.
passion and purpose all
For
rolled
passion and
into one.
purpose.
Yes.
Hey, that's great. So that's it, winners, huh? Passion and purpose. Thank you very much, Coach Royce, okay, for accepting our invitation to be our guest for tonight. I've learned a lot. Ako, hindi ko tatago. You can see it from me right now that, I got
Yes.
excited seeing all the tools the coaching tools that you've shown us. And I'm gonna borrow a few, actually.
Yes. Sure.
So yeah, but guys, actually, I'm very very happy because in our points of view tribe, actually, it's an abundance group, and we really help each other. We lift each other up, and that's what one thing good about the points of view tribe, and that's why I like also being with the points of view tribe.
Yes.
And of course, one of the coach that I'm really close there is with Coach Royce. In fact, I was under Coach Royce. He facilitated my level 1 and level 2. So
Yes.
yeah.
So hindi pa tayo nagkikita
Okay.
in person pero 'di ba ang tindi na nung bond.
Yes. Okay, so thank you very much again, Coach Royce, and thank you for having we are very very grateful for having you tonight. Okay. So see you
Thank
later
you
again
also.
on backstage. Good night. Okay, so again, winners. So that's it, Coach Royce Hernandez. You've seen a lot of new techniques in coaching. So for those who's interested, of course, to be coach, and at the same time, thank you for staying with us for tonight. So again, we would like to see you again, of course, 8:30 to 9:30 next week. But before that, of course, some shameless promotions that I'll gonna show. Okay, so we'll be having Ignite. This is a workshop this coming Saturday. So if you would like to join, this is more of workshop on self-awareness and self-discovery, and of course self-leadership. So please do join and register. Later on, I will be posting my social media account, so you can message me there if you would like to join our Ignite workshop this coming Saturday. And of course, next slide. I would also like, of course, to promote my coaching programs. I do have a compact professional coaching programs. It's a 21 days plus 1 day regular coaching program on enlightenment, which is all about clarity and self-awareness, and empowerment, which is all about the determination and self-confidence, and enhancement, which is maximizing your professional and personal productivity. And of course, also, next slide. And of course, my regular Win Within Professional coaching, which is actually one is the Level Up, which is a 3 months coaching program or 12 sessions, and also the growth program, which is 24 sessions or 6 to 7 months program, and the coaching or mentoring program, the coach mentoring program, which is also 24 sessions and with 6 or 7 months program. So that's it. That's why with the Win Within Professional Coaching regular programs. And next slide. And this is actually my social media accounts. Of course, if you'd like to connect with me, um, please do check my Facebook page, iwinwithin.com. And if you like to also connect with me in my through my uh, personal FB account, that's facebook.com Coach Erwin Ursua. And for Instagram, you can see me there with through at Coach Erwin Ursua. And you can email me through coacherwinursua@gmail.com. And should you like to have already a session, we call it exploratory session. It's actually for free. You can go to the my Calendly account, calendly.com/coach dash Erwin dash Ursua. So we can talk about your coaching, your goals. Okay, so I can also facilitate you. Okay, so that's it. So hope you can take a picture of the social media accounts that I have, so that you can follow me. So okay, so that's it. Thank you very much for joining me again tonight. And of course, just like what I said a while ago, please do join me again 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. next week. And would like you to, of course, I would like you to share with you that if you would like to journey with me in your coaching in your team, so please do follow, please do connect with me through my social media accounts. And of course, I would be glad to help you overcome your blind spots and self doubts. Of course, for you to be more productive in life. Okay, and that is actually the goal of Win Within. Okay, to of course, we would like you, as I always tell this to my coaches, that all wins starts from within. So you need to overcome all those blind spots and at the same time those self doubts in order for you to win more in life. And maybe you have a question that what if you encounter failures? What if you encounter mistakes? And actually, yun yung nagagawa nga ng Win Within. Your continuous quest of overcoming the blind spots and still your struggles in life. So yun naman ang Win Within. It's learning from your failures and mistakes, and at the same time making or helping yourself grow more because of that. And that is Win Within. So if someone tells you, oh, bakit winning ka na lang ng winning lagi? Di ba there's something wrong about it? No, there's nothing wrong about searching or looking for that winning. And in fact, you should always be grateful. Small or big wins, we should always be grateful, because the more we become grateful, the more it's easier for us, of course, to overcome those struggles that we are encountering in life. Okay, it would be easier for us to adapt. It would be easier for us to pivot. Okay, so yun. And actually, yun ang kailangan natin. So that is actually winning within, and that is win within, and that is what my advocacy actually to all that I would like to share, na dapat yun ang kanilang ini-imbibe. You know, they should win within first. So before you win with a team, you should win within yourself first. Okay, kasi that's important. How can you be a good team player if you haven't win within yourself first, diba? So that's it. Okay, so thank you, my dear winners, for joining me again this evening. So I would like also to greet, of course, my family, my wife Lawrence, and of course my eldest son Erwel, and then of course my youngest son Ethan. So thank you very much for always assisting me backstage, and also my mommy, my PRO, and my sister also. So thank you very much for joining me. So see you again 8:30 to 9:30 next week. And always remember your life journey, in whatever state you are right now, you are worthy to win in life, because you can always win within. So be a blessing and be blessed. Good night, winners, and happy Wednesday. Win within.